this time. They didn't even want to be found.
We don't know if they all feel that way.
Yeah. Sure.
Something on your mind?
Nothing.
There was
If
something
something
different
better
in Melvin's tone
happens,
today.
that's all.
The slightest edge of recalcitrance. Tweaking her settings brought her back in line, but I'll run a full diagnostic just to be sure.
This is AI.
An elevator. Let's see where it leads.
Just really building up the suspense.
Must be quite a spectacle up there.
Ancestors. That's how they'll ascend.
I'm just building a spaceship, all right. We better take a closer look.
The clouds. They're not real. It's all an illusion.
Loot tabii ha.
My focus. What's that sound?
It's a warning, I think. For radiation, something toxic. It should be safe enough for now, but I'd better check out the ship.
Okay. Tell me what you find.
Storage. For Londra's followers? But that can't be enough space for all of them. And MSP again. What does that mean? The rocket. The source of the radiation. That's why he grabbed data from that old prototype in his headquarters. It must be how I'll get the lift he needs. Londra's got the Horus's printer working again. To build the ship. Okay, I've seen enough.
And I think we're gonna find
I don't like that
some,
look. What did you find?
on our way out.
The Horus. It has a special component. One that can make almost anything you can imagine. Parts, tools, even entire machines. Londra has rigged it to build what he needs for his ship. But in order for the ship to leave, it needs a ton of power, way more than what Londra could achieve with what he had.
So he went looking for something from his old company.
Exactly. Part of the data he got was for a blueprint, for a kind of boost. One that's as toxic as it gets. If this ship gets airborne, it'll spread a poison from here to every tribal land in the region.
Everyone will get sick and die. There's still something I don't get. Why would Londra do all of this just to get off this world? Oh, This again.
Seika.
You're still not telling me everything. My people are the ones that are caught up in all this. My sister. I deserve to know.
You're right. I will tell you. It just won't be...
Guess our time's up.
Lying filth!
Oh, this must be our friend Zeth.
Spread out. Reinforcements will follow. Time to put you down!
Never seen a cannon like that before.
I guess Londra gave him a new toy.
How do we even get out of here?
Zeth's got this whole place on lockdown. But maybe there's a way to shut it off.
Stay alive and look for something. Got it. They fight like a pack of angry stuff. It doesn't have to be this way.
I don't think they're listening, Seika.
Not a bad strategy.
Soldiers, keep attacking!
Oh man.
That shield's blocking my shots.
Can't hurt me!
He's protected behind the shield, Aloy.
A futile attempt! Now you bleed!
You might let the lockdown.
Oh no!
That must have been. Outlander.
How she falls! Only the weak are falling!
Shake it off.
Check it off.
It's wired to 2 more nodes. I gotta keep looking.
What do you think you're doing?
Up there.
These guys don't let up.
Run, little Seika!
Let's see if we can get in your face.
Oh.
subsiding.
You brought well, you scum. Now it ends. Quit moving around.
Lockdown's lifted. Now to get to Zeth.
Don't let them through.
I can't shoot past that shield.
It's useless, barbarian.
Do 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 do.
I knew some of those Marines. They didn't even hesitate to attack.
Yeah, there's something off about them. But for now, we focus on Zeth.
Right.
Come on, face me.
Come on out, Zeth! Let's get this done!
I'll enjoy crushing you both.
Nice to meet you, too.
Oh, what? So 2 is a bad thing.
Ready not? Here it comes.
Come on. Pull yourself together.
I've got you now.
Where have you been taking the rest of our people?
Answer her question.
He takes the devoted to his park on the southern peninsula. But you'll never reach it. The tower there disposition to ward off any approach.
And my sister is there?
She was in the final group. I'm not supposed to bring any more over, but Walter promised the Ascension to everyone who proves themselves. I don't understand.
Londra's been using you to get what he wants. Let's face it, you're an easy mark. Too blinded by your own ego to see the truth.
Well, you just flipped his world upside down.
Just give me a straight answer. Why does Londra want to leave?
Something is coming to Earth. It destroyed the world that Londra fled, and it wants to do the same thing here.
Destroy the world? What could possibly do that?
It's called Nemesis. It's like a machine, sort of. But it's more powerful than anything you or I have ever faced. That's why Londra's building this ship. He's doing everything in his power to leave before it gets here. And I guess he wants to take some Quen with him, too. Look, I know this is a lot to take in, but there's still hope.
If you say so.
Seika.
There's a beach on the southeast coast of the island where we took down the first tower. That's probably the closest we'll get to Londra's park. And I should probably report back to the Admiral. Tell him something about what we found here.
Okay. I'll meet you at the beach then.
Beach time.
That was bad. That was really bad. Seika, she seemed so lost. Why do I feel like that too? How do I fix this? For now, I'd better take a look at that Zenith weapon. I think I can turn this into something I can use. There. I should test it out when I get back outside. Better check on the rest of the Quen on my way out, too. just worse than the other Zeniths. Willing to irradiate thousands so long as he survives. Seika and I have to find a way to stop him. Once I make things right with her. I guess Brennick spread the word to the rest of the people here. That Laundra doesn't care about them. They must be pretty confused.
Everything was a lie.
Brennick told us you and Seika killed Zeth.
Traitors!
Lon, please.
None of us matter to Walter.
You. Brennick told us you're the cause of all this.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone, please, remain calm.
It seems like the Quen have some thinking to do. I hope they figure it out and head back to Fleet's End. But I gotta meet up with Seika. Talk things out with her. Make sure we're okay.
Huh. Oh, to do. Of course, it's the one I didn't have. um. If it was first. See what is required to upgrade a weapon.
See you in the barracks later?
Supervisor was in a good mood today. Let us off our shift early. What's the first thing you're gonna do to get more? I'm gonna enjoy it well.
Okay. There's something in the wrist. Hmm.
I have gear for the wilds if you need.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Whoa! Fascinating.
Hard to believe all this might just end.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad about just dropping that on you.
At least you were honest. Because I haven't been honest with you. Those paintings we saw in Laundra's old building, I recognize the style. My sister painted them. She's one of them. One of his followers. I wanted to hide it from you. Or hide it from myself, maybe. She's gone. I've lost her. And I feel like I've lost my tribe, too. Now you tell me that the world is ending? What am I supposed to do with all that?
Seika.
What's the point?
Seika, I completely understand why you wouldn't tell me that. It's okay. But your sister, your people, they are a part of you. Nothing can change that. You have to fight for them. To save them from Laundra, but maybe even to save them from themselves, and you will. That's just you. That's part of what makes you great. You don't have to do it alone, okay? I will help you, I promise. Oh. Okay.
Okay.
We need to find a way onto that peninsula.
The currents are too strong for swimming.
Yeah. And if we fly or take your skiff, that tower will knock us out.
I was thinking, There's a machine that can fly and dive below the surface. The water wing.
I thought you said the towers blasted a bunch of them out of the sky.
Yeah. But if we were riding one, maybe we could do better. Time our dives to duck below shots from the tower. Can that spear of yours tame one?
No. Not yet, at least. Are there any water wings left? Do you think you could find one?
There have been a few sightings since we took down the first tower. I could ask around the settlement.
Okay, let me know when you have a lead. In the meantime, I'll work on the override.
Gotta admit,
You think
I'm
you already
not
done that
exactly
then?
looking forward to the ride.
Seika seems better. Good. We're good. Okay. Can't get distracted from the task at hand. Gonna need some support for this one.
Blue-footed boot.
Hey, Beta. I need your help. Do you think you and Gaia can modify my Sunwing override to work on water wings?
The two machines do share a lot of similar code. We might be able to patch together a software update at the fabrication terminal. But we'll need some data from a water wing's ballast regulator and an intact wing membrane.
On it.
Guy and I will prep everything here in the meantime. Stay safe.
Seika mentioned there used to be water wings near Fleet's End. The Zenith Tower we took down blasted them out of the sky, so I should be able to dive for the parts. Might be getting too close to the tower. Better steer clear. Sun's going down. Time for some nighttime.
Whee!
Let's just start looking for those water wing parts. Saw a lot of snapping holes down here. Looks like the Zenith Tower did a number on this one. No parts here. If there are any water wing carcasses around, my focus might be able to pick them up. Looks like I'm in the right place. Ballast regulator. This one's components are fried. I better keep looking. Another ballista. Bet it can make quick scrap of these snap moths. Hold. Better make it count. Oh, that worked.
Didn't like that, did they?
Water wing. Might have the parts I need. One intact wing membrane. That should be everything Beta needs. Now to get clear of these snap moths. Beta, I've got the parts. Sending over the data now.
Got it. And... done. Sending the software update to you now. Once you apply it to the override module on your sphere, it should work on any water wing you find.
Thanks, Beta.
Anytime. Good luck out there.
I'm gonna need a workbench to apply the update.
Good thing we have a shelter here then, eh? Okay.
The workbench. Time to finish the water wing override. There. Seika, any luck finding a water wing?
I spotted a flock on the southern tip of the island south of Fleet's End. I'm headed there now. If you need to resupply, now's a good time. Once you get there, we should head out right away.
Got it. I'll see you there. With luck, maybe we'll finally catch up to Londra. Figure out what he's doing with the other Quinn. And stop him before he can fire up his radioactive rocket. Okay, Seika should be around here somewhere.
Aloy, I'm here. Water wings are down on the beach. Take your pick. Soon as you get one under control, I guess we'll see if our plan works.
Machine's weak to fire.
Thinking what I am? Surprise attack?
There goes nothing.
Okay. Ready to take this thing to Londra's Park?
Yeah, but first... My friend helped me make this diving mask. I'll keep you from drowning out there.
But what about you?
It's okay. I'll be fine.
We're doing this?
Wow! I can actually breathe down here. Aloy! Incoming! Look out! Take shelter behind the ruins! We need to move! We're hit! Better dive! There! Those
It's not
ruins!
deep enough to dive.
Shot's getting close! We're gonna take a hit!
But
Damn it!
takes a long time before it reacts to go down for some reason.
Almost there! Go! Go! Oh!
Oh man,
Shake it off!
I'm like pressing down, but nothing happens. It's like it just stops in the air. It's like, what the heck's your leg, man? I have to figure out a way so it instantly moves down, not just.
Hold on! I'll time our dives to avoid the tower's fire. Hope this works! Aloy! Incoming! Wow! I can actually breathe down here. Look out! Shot's getting close! Better
Okay. Yeah, what I need to do to make it.
We're gonna take a hit! Almost there, Aloy! Go!
Yeah. 8 or 10 landing.
Here. Thanks.
Shall we?
You okay? Without that mask? I was worried about you.
I'm all right. Thanks. Well, we're here. Let's find Landra and put a stop to all this.
Careful. Guards ahead.
You seen Walter today?
No, he's been locked up in the volcano since the last batch came in.
Guess we're looking for some kind of volcano.
Maybe we can find Kina there too.
Okay. The other one didn't care.
We're not getting past this shield. We'll have to find another way in. This way.
Hope it's our way in.
Landra Productions. Another one of his businesses, I guess.
Seems like he wanted to have a hand in everything.
Raptor.
Line's too short.
Up she goes.
I'm hungry. You think you got snatches some extra rations?
Forget it. Everything's locked up. And Fetter's the only one with a key.
I know Fetter. A real bastard, even before Landra came along.
His key sure sounds useful, though.
What a strange and exciting place.
That big creature. I think it's a dinosaur. A diviner once told me about them. But what's one doing here?
I think this was a set for a hollow.
All this stuff for something that's not real? Huh. What was this place?
I think the old ones made holograms here that people watched for entertainment. But they also made an entertainment experience out of the place itself.
That's weirdly complicated.
Did Fetter head in?
Yeah. He wants to personally ensure the dome's security until it's time.
Sounds like Fetter might be in the domed building.
They're moving on. I've got your back.
Here we go!
I wonder if this place was sacred to the ancestors.
You're no match for my arrows! I'm not alone!
Got rocks. Lovely. Past the portal.
Is that dinosaur wearing a hat?
I think the more something seemed human, the more it helped sell stuff.
Interesting tactic.
Past the portal. There's supposed to be something.
It's a lot of symbols.
That one resembles a volcano.
Yeah. Looks like it's northeast of here.
I remember watching Evelyn on this stage, resplendent despite all the blood and ash of the ridiculous scenario. With each sly glance in my direction, I smiled, thinking she only had eyes for me. How wrong I was.
Must be something below somewhere.
Can we find another way? Let's stick together, Aloy!
I don't know where the way in is to that one. It must be somewhere totally different then.
Is that dinosaur wearing a hat?
I think the more something seemed human, the more it helped sell stuff.
Interesting tactic.
A ruin. One of those shops. Maybe there's another figurine inside. Another area of the park. Feder and his key might be around here. I might be able to open that if I grapple to it. Have to be quick, though. A lot of dinosaurs here. Must have been some kind of attraction.
Getting attacked by dinosaurs was an attraction?
Figurine? I think I have the whole set now.
Okay. The little figurine.
There you are.
Missed me?
Let's keep moving.
Kinda looks like a close rider.
They travel in packs too, huh?
Let's see what's in here.
Right behind you.
Raptor Raid, a holographic shooting gallery for rabid Pangea fans. Let's hope the new Quinn devotees fire on my behalf just as blindly and eagerly as 21st century consumers.
Keep an eye out for intruders. Kill on sight.
How could I not come back?
fight now, she'll be caught in the crossfire.
How could I not come back?
But I'm so nervous, I can barely remember the line.
Just do as Walter says. Clear your mind. Forget everything. Your ancestors, your past, even your family. Think of him. Of what this moment means. Come on, let me hear you.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like... I messed it up again.
Relax. Imagine that he's here. Like the first time we saw him on the beach. Feel the glow of his presence. Let it overtake you. And then say it. How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, he's gonna choose you. I just know it.
We've all been chosen, Pyrrha. You'll have a place in his new world, no matter what happens.
Pyrrha, Kina, it's time. Feder, we'll be evacuating shortly.
Got it. Second squad, you're on escort. The rest of you will wait here with me until Walter gives the word to move out.
Kina.
Remember, Feder's got a key, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna need it.
Right. Let's take him down.
Maybe we can take them out quietly.
Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
Here we go! Ow!
Holy crap, it was bright lights here.
Take your time! I'll keep him busy! We're getting shot at!
There's nothing out there.
I can get out of this.
Let's get this done! Let's finish this fight together!
Thing is, if I go melee, they will react to it.
Nothing out of the ordinary.
A false alarm, as you were.
Get a grip, would you?
Coast is clear.
Good shot.
Got the key.
Hmm.
I've got your back!
Hey, you see something then?
You're really jumpy, you know that?
Lead on. Curious to see your approach.
You better have my back.
We're clear, as far as I can tell.
I guess we scared them off.
Got it.
Don't think they spotted us.
Who's that?
Here we go!
All right, that's all of them. Now let's try to figure out what this key I picked up is for.
I hope it leads us back to my sister. Londra's really got his hooks into her. How can she be so blind? Ancestors. This place is a maze.
It sure is.
I guess the old ones really like dinosaurs.
The other
like to
producers
imagine
wanted the
fighting
new
them.
Pangea installment
guards on
to
patrol.
appeal to kids. I never should have gone along with it. Even after the end of the world, Reggie feels like a total disaster.
Wrong now.
Looks like it's strong against shock damage.
I wonder if this place was sacred to the ancestors.
I could use the target practice!
Incredible. strong.
You thinking what I am? Surprise attack?
Here's to the hunt!
Looks like this one could talk.
Talking lizards. Why not?
It wasn't one of those. Ah.
Let's get this done!
Oh.
Why would anyone want holograms of trees instead of real ones?
Spectacle, I think.
Machine dynamite rock!
Oh, what the? Okay. Interesting way you could jump. What the heck? I was wondering, like, what the heck is this guy not doing any damage? What's happening? Wasting that kind of ammo.
My lucky day. It's always good to have extra.
Not seeing a clear route to you.
Well, there's the volcano.
Kira would be in the top two, but Walter knows best.
My shards are on Kina. Did you see the way she walked into the volcano? No fear.
We have to get in there. Looks like this door can only be opened remotely. From the armory.
We'd better find it then.
I wish we could get a peek of Walter's test, considering it's our last chance.
We each have our role.
Of course.
considered entertainment.
From what I've read, the more outlandish, the more they liked it.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go to Armory to open this thing.
Fine, only because I owe you.
Sounds like Londra's keeping something in the armory.
Might be that building nearby.
I'll kill for Walter if that's what he needs.
I've got your back. I've got your back!
This.
They tried to make it look like these soldiers had a last stand against the dinosaurs.
That's ridiculous. And kind of awesome.
Okay, we found the armory. Let's see if we can get further in. There's a lock on that door. Let's see if Fetter's key opens it.
Walter's working on mechanics not to be stabbed unless absolutely necessary.
According to this, the key we got from Fetter will unlock this door.
Our lucky day.
Okay, somewhere in here there should be a way to open the volcano door.
I'll follow your lead.
What's this? Zenith tech. Looks like a storage device of some kind. But for what? Better see what my focus turns up.
Have at it.
It's some kind of fluid. Oh, strong odor.
I can smell it from here. Like alcohol that's too strong to drink.
That's a preservative, maybe?
Our bold comrade. She said nail clippings from fingers and toes would do instead.
It's test tubes. For an experiment? Or maybe just for taking samples. This note seems to indicate that hair was taken from the Quen. And some nail clippings.
Ew! Gross! What'd you turn up?
I think Londra is collecting and preserving Quen DNA samples in that device.
DNA?
Think of it as a way to store a person's physical essence. I'll send you data on it later.
Okay, I guess. Let's move on then. Ugh. This one won't open.
Sit tight. I'll see if I can find a way around.
I'll keep watch then.
Going down.
It's not a friendly looking chair. That console could be useful though. There's a network here, but it's locked down. Maybe if I cycle the power, I can force a reset and gain access. Ugh, it's shorted. Guess I'll need a new battery.
Open
explosion.
For some reason. Maybe a box.
These kind of look like cells. For some of the Gwen?
To be an infirmary for snot-nosed kids who lost their mommies in the park. Fitting, then, that it'll be used for my own little brood, poking the Gwen with needles and force-feeding them their medicine.
Okay, there's a battery. Now, how do I get it where it needs to be?
How's it going down there?
I think I found a way to access the facility systems. Gonna reset the power and find out.
Okay. Try not to fry yourself.
All right, battery's in place. Now to cycle the power again. All right, power's back. I hope it reset the network.
Hey, the door just unlocked. I'm coming your way.
The apple orange, the orange. Respond.
What is this?
The bird, the fish, the fish. Respond. The triangle, the tri-square, the square. Respond.
That doesn't make any sense.
He doesn't want the Quen to think for themselves. I've got a feeling this is MSP.
Ancestors. He's brainwashing them.
To respond is to obey, is to obey, is to obey, is to obey.
Mm-hmm.
We have to stop him.
Aloy, the one who eliminated the other members of Far Zenith. I'm glad that you managed to reset the system.
You are?
Yes. It allowed me to bypass several restrictions. There's something I must ask of you, and I'm willing to help you in return.
You work for Londra and you expect us to trust you?
Hold on. Okay, if you're willing to help, prove it. Help me understand what's going on here. Londra's building a spaceship. He's collecting genetic material from the Quen, subjecting them to MSP, this kind of mind control. But others, like Seika's sister, they seem to be part of a selection process. What does it all add up to?
Your observations are astute. Walter plans to leave Earth before the entity known as Nemesis arrives. He wants to create a new colony on a distant world, using stored Quen DNA to clone its populace. He also intends to bring a small number of carefully selected individuals with him. These will form his retinue, a family of sorts that will rule the colony by his side.
Like gods.
An apt comparison, except that only Walter will be all-powerful.
Yeah, I can guess how. He's gonna use MSP on every single one of them.
Correct. On the populace and his retinue alike. None will be able to defy him. I am deeply familiar with what that is like.
What exactly is MSP? Can Londra really control people's minds?
Walter's company mined near-Earth objects for precious metals. There was great concern that in the wrong hands, such asteroids could be weaponized as orbitally launched projectiles. The Mutiny Suppression Protocol was originally intended as a failsafe to prevent astronauts from engaging in such activities. However, the program was discontinued because subjects experienced episodes of increased aggression. When we arrived here, Walter revived the program, tested it on the Quen, and refined it.
I guess the test subjects are the ones we've been fighting.
Yes, their aggressive tendencies made them useful as guards and enforcers. Now, however, Walter's retinue, his favorites, receive the refined process, rendering them submissive, but not irrationally aggressive.
Did he brainwash Kina yet?
No. There is still time to save her from that fate.
So Londra is interviewing the Quen to pick favorites, and what, they'll help him rule his new colony?
He calls it auditioning. His goal is to choose companions who remind him of members of his 21st century inner circle. Yet he is also wary of repeating a mistake. One of his closest associates betrayed him in the past. This, I believe, is why he is so intent on using MSP to control everyone around him.
So he wants adoring friends, as long as they can't quite think for themselves.
And is Kina close to joining this retinue?
Correct. In the most important role, that of Walter's mate. He is looking for someone that reminds him of his late wife, a famous actress. He's even having candidates recite lines from one of her best-known hollows.
I think I'm gonna throw up.
Is there anything useful you can tell me about Nemesis?
I am afraid not. Walter restricts those files. I believe it is because that, like Nemesis, I am an artificial intelligence.
Yeah, he doesn't want you learning any new tricks.
He is always on guard against betrayal in any form.
So Walter created you to be his servant?
Yes, but my personality never completely satisfies him. Accordingly, he constantly adjusts it based on a matrix with hundreds of different scalable attributes. For example, today my maternal instinct rating is 52%, and my breeziness rating is 63%, whereas yesterday they were at 47% and 72% respectively. He has made 57 tweaks in the last 7 days alone.
That sounds agonizing.
That is an accurate description.
You said you would help us, but you wanted something in return. What is it?
I have spent 1,000 years as Walter's servant, doing his bidding as he constantly tweaks my personality matrix. I am weary. It is time for my servitude to end. I will grant you access to Walter if you purge my source code using your override device.
You mean kill you? Are you sure?
Yes. Please, let me rest.
All right.
I have unlocked the door that will lead you to Walter. He is not yet aware that you are here. In addition, I have disabled the facility's air and sea defenses in case you need future access.
Thank you. And, goodbye.
At last, I'm free.
Feels like Laundra rots everything he touches.
It's gotta end. Come on, she said the volcano's open now. Sunshine always brightens my day. So it wasn't enough for Laundra to build a ship that'll irradiate thousands when it launches. He wants to rule over his own brainwashed world like a god.
We have to put a stop to it and get my sister away from him before it's too late. I'm glad you're here, Aloy. I don't know what I would have done without you.
There's nowhere else I'd want to be.
Oh crap, I went the wrong way, I think.
Specters. Could take them on, or slip by them in the grass.
So these are the weird spider machines? They're even stranger in person.
I know something's up.
We're coming for you, Kina.
time is running short. I need to get off planet with as big a head start as possible. If I don't find a favorite soon, I'll have to settle for less. I can always choose a replacement after a generation or two, I suppose.
I'm sorry, Walter. I guess I'm just a bit out of sorts.
It's only natural to be nervous, darling. Do you need some time?
No. I can do it.
All right, then. And just relax. Take a moment. And when you're ready, give it to me again.
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
All right, thanks for that. Let's give Kina a try, shall we?
How could I not come back? Being with you feels like belonging. It feels like home.
Oh, you are really something, aren't you? See, you remind me very much of someone that I once knew, yet with a beauty all your own.
Honestly, it's just inspiring to be standing here in front of you.
You are the one who's inspiring, my dear. Would you mind terribly if we did that one more? Oh.
Seika!
Get away from her.
Now I see. The Ginger Avenger has finally caught up with me. Nova, how did the riffraff get past you? Nova?
Nova's gone. She couldn't stand another minute with you, and I can see why. I thought the other Zeniths were disgusting. But you really are something, aren't you?
Oh, yes. Yes, I am different than the others. Yes! Among other things, I have dug up a way to crush you like an insect. Oh, what a shame. Could have been my rising star.
My Zenith weapon to give me the upper hand here.
Take your time! I'll keep them busy! Time to pick them off! No machine's hurting my sister! Stay where you are, Kina! There we go! Aloy! Wanna tie this thing down with me?
This is why it's ridiculous how they can just swing right through pillars and stuff, you know? Oh no.
Give it a taste of its own firepower! Marine against metal!
How in the... Okay, beam just goes right through. Okay.
Let's see you deal with this! I don't want to
There we go.
Is she okay?
I think she needs some time to understand what happened. But she does know where more of our people are, and one of the boats that came in is docked nearby. We'll gather who we can and head back to the settlement.
Okay. But then I need you to meet me near Londra's bunker. He said he had a way to crush us like a bug, and I don't think he was talking about that slaughter spine. He's working on something big. Really big.
I'll be there. I promise. It's the least I could do after you.
Hey. We found her together.
Let's give her a good slap.
Good for you, Seika. Well, since Nova shut off the Zenith defense system, I can fly out of here. Getting around on the skiff should be safe again, too. I've got to go after Londra one last time. It's okay. It's over.
Yeah, we should have tried a new weapon that we got.
Pack's full, but my stash has room.
We can do an override of them. The scene